Investors, are you frustrated with low interest rates and lackluster returns from your savings? Worried about stock market volatility eating away at your hard earned money? With market volatility on the rise and long term interest rates changing, it's time to explore a smarter solution. A multi year guaranteed annuity, or MYGA, allows you to lock in a guaranteed interest rate, providing safe and predictable growth without the risk of losing your principal. No stock market roller coaster, no surprises. Ready to see how you can make your money work harder and more securely? Let me show you how a MYGA can offer the peace of mind you've been searching for. Hi, my name is AJ Lovelace, and I'm the founder of Colt Income. We help investors like you make more guaranteed money without the guesswork. And multi-year guaranteed annuities, or MYGAs, are one of my favorite products for investors who are either retired or nearing retirement. And a lot of people agree with me. Because in the second quarter of 2024, over $41 billion were invested into MYGAs. So what's the appeal? With a MYGA, you can lock in guaranteed growth without the ups and downs of the market. No risks, just steady, reliable returns. And today, you'll discover how a MYGA can protect your financial future and provide predictable income, even when the markets and interest rates are unpredictable. Now, a lot of you are going to hear this and say, but I don't like annuities. Annuities are bad. And I get it. A lot of you have heard the horror stories about annuities, but it's not the annuities that are the problem. It's the agents selling them. It's the annuity salespeople trying to convince you that their annuity is the only solution to every problem, when in reality, the right annuity can actually be the best solution to a specific situation. And if your situation is that you are looking to make a guaranteed return on your money with a guaranteed return of your money, then a multi-year guaranteed annuity, or MYGA, is the best solution for you. So, how does a MYGA work? Well, a MYGA, just like any annuity, is a contract. Now, as salespeople, we're discouraged from using the word contract with a customer. We're taught that customers don't like contracts, like it scares them away or something. But I know you are smarter than that. I know that you know when you put your signature on something, it's a contract. But when it comes to MYGAs, the fact that it's a contract works to your benefit. You see, MYGAs are simple contracts that you make with an insurance company. You give them a fixed amount of money, and they pay you a fixed interest rate for a fixed number of years. At the end of the term, you get all of your money back plus interest, and that's it. It really can be that simple. I want to say it's just like free money. I'm not saying that because saying that just feels wrong somehow. We're taught there's no such thing as a free lunch. So I'll just say that MYGAs are the closest thing to free money that you'll come across. Now, if you're thinking, invest a fixed dollar amount, get a fixed interest rate for a fixed term, that sounds an awful lot like a certificate of deposit or CD. And you're right. MYGA annuities work very similarly to bank CDs. So why not just buy CD instead? Well, have you seen CD rates? I'm making this video in late 2024, October. Money markets are paying between 4 and 5% right now. I'm telling you that so you have some context around what I'm going to tell you next. So if I go to Bank of America's website and I'm in Texas and I look up their CD rates, here's what I see. If I want a 7-month CD and I'm investing at least $100,000, I can get 4.35% annual percentage yield. Not bad, right? But if I want 37 months, which is the longest term they offer, the best I can get is 0.05%. Yes, 0.05%. In other words, almost nothing. Let's look at Chase Bank's website next. Here, we can see that for a 3-month CD, if I'm investing $100,000 or more, I can get 4.5%. Again, not bad, but it's just for 3 months. If I want 36 months, let's say, the best I can get is 2.5%. Now, that is better than Bank of America, but not nearly as much as you could get for 3 months. Finally, let's go for the trifecta here and look at Wells Fargo's rates. If we're looking at 4 months, here we can get 4.51%. We know the story. But if I want 36 months and I'm investing at least $100,000, I'll get just 1.51% interest. The point of all of this is that rates may be great now, but if you want to lock in a competitive rate for the long term, it's slim pickings, as we say down south. So what's a person to do with this cash that they want to put to work? You could take it to the bank and keep earning pennies on it, or you could take a look at MYGA annuities. So here's an example of a MYGA annuity that's available now. And let me tell you up front, all rates are subject to change without notice. Rates may go up or down from here. When you visit coltincome.com and click book a call, I can give you up-to-date rates and you can compare for yourself. But right now, here is a 3-year MYGA from an A-plus rated carrier paying 4.25% for the entire 3-year period. It's a locked-in rate. And here is another carrier paying 4.5% for 3 years. And here's another carrier paying 6% for the whole 3-year term. And even though we've been talking about 3-year terms, you can get a MYGA for terms ranging from 3 years all the way to 20 years. You don't have to get one that long, but you can lock in a great rate for whatever term you're looking for with the MYGA. So why buy a CD when you can get a better rate with a MYGA? Now, if you're looking for a solid fixed interest rate, simple, fully guaranteed for a specific term, then click the link below and schedule a call with us at Colt Income. We'll take the time to understand your specific situation, give you our best recommendation, and if you like what you hear, that's great. And if you don't, that's fine too. No pressure and no hard feelings either way. Now, wait a minute, you're saying. Wait a minute, I've got some questions. First question, is this FDIC insured? This is an important question because it's a major difference between MYGAs and CDs. Bank CDs are FDIC insured. MYGAs are not. Banks are regulated at the federal level. Insurance companies are regulated at the state level. And all 50 states and the District of Columbia have state guarantee funds in place in case an insurance company goes under. Each state's guarantee fund coverage is at least as high as FDIC coverage, which is $250,000 today. But the annuities guarantees are only as good as the company backing them up. which is why you want to work with highly rated carriers. When you meet with us, we can show you the ratings of all the companies that we work with so you can feel confident putting your money to work. Next question. How much does this cost? The answer is zero, as long as you hold the annuity for the full term. So you pay no fees or commissions to buy a MYGA. The agent will receive a small commission, usually about 2%, but you as the buyer do not pay that. The insurance carrier pays agent commissions from their reserves. So if you invest $100,000 in a MYGA, all $100,000 goes to work from day one. Now, a lot of annuities will let you withdraw a certain amount before the term is over. For some, it's a certain percentage, like 5% or 10%. Others will let you withdraw the interest each year without penalty. But if you withdraw too much, or if you just want all of your money back before the annuity term ends, you can do that, but you have to pay an early withdrawal penalty, or also called a surrender charge. I've seen them as low as 5% and as high as 9%. So you don't want to take out your money early if at all possible. But if you stick to the plan, you will not pay any fees, commissions, or expenses at all. Again, I won't say it's free money, but it's pretty darn close. And when the MYGA term ends, you get all of your money back plus interest, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can take the money and run or withdraw it from the MYGA. You can buy another MYGA at whatever the current interest rate happens to be, or you can convert it into a lifetime income stream with a single premium immediate annuity. Next question. How can I invest in a MYGA? The answer is pretty much however you want. You can use cash that's sitting at the bank. You can take a maturing CD and put it into a MYGA. You can roll a 401k or 403b into a MYGA, tax-free. You can take a pension lump sum and put it into a MYGA, tax-free. You can use IRA or Roth IRA money and put it into a MYGA, tax-free. So let's sum this up. With a multi-year guaranteed annuity, you get a guaranteed fixed rate of interest that does not change for the entire term. It doesn't matter what the stock market does. Doesn't matter what the Federal Reserve does. You don't have to settle for 1% returns from the bank. With a MYGA annuity, you can protect your money and give yourself predictable income in an unpredictable stock market environment and an unpredictable interest rate environment. Now, let me show you how we've been able to use MYGAs for our clients. Meet Tom. Tom is 55. He's planning to retire in 7 years. He's been a conservative investor throughout his career, and now that retirement is on the horizon, he's even more focused on protecting his savings. With $250,000 set aside for his retirement, Tom is concerned about market volatility and doesn't want to risk losing any of his principal. At the same time, he wants better returns than traditional savings accounts or CDs at the bank. So what did Tom do? Tom chose a MYGA. A MYGA provides Tom with a guaranteed interest rate for a specific term. He chose a 5-year term. This allows him to lock in a competitive rate and know exactly how much his savings will grow over the term. Unlike stocks or bonds, MYGAs are not tied to the market. So Tom is 100% protected from market downturns, ensuring that his principal is safe and his returns are predictable. Tom sleeps real easy at night. So Tom invested $200,000 into a 5-year MYGA with a guaranteed 4.5% interest rate. By the end of his term, his $200,000 has grown to $249,236.38 thanks to the $49,000 of guaranteed interest. And he doesn't have to worry about taxes unless he withdraws the money. Once the 5-year term ends, Tom has the option to either take his funds as a lump sum, roll them over into a new MYGA without paying any taxes, or convert them into a guaranteed income stream depending on his retirement needs at that time. So if you've got retirement savings that you want to earn a good interest rate without the risk of loss, then a MYGA can be an excellent solution for you. Here's another situation where we've helped with MYGAs. Meet Kim. She's 65 and retired. She's got investments in the market, but she's also got $300,000 in a traditional 5-year certificate of deposit that's about to mature. With the current low interest rates, she was disappointed with the renewal rate that her bank was offering, just 1% annually. Kim was looking for a safe, reliable alternative that could offer better returns while still guaranteeing her principal. She didn't want the risk of investing this money in stocks or bonds, but she also wants to ensure that this money works harder for her. So what did Kim do? Kim chose a MYGA. By choosing a MYGA, Kim can lock in a 4.25% annual rate for the same 5-year period as the 1% CD offered by her bank. Just like a CD, a MYGA guarantees the return of Kim's principal. Her $300,000 is 100% protected, and she doesn't have to worry about market downturns or fluctuations impacting her money. The MYGA offers the same security as a CD, but with a much better return. While CDs typically generate taxable interest every year, MYGAs grow on a tax-deferred basis. This means Kim won't pay any taxes on her interest earnings until she withdraws the funds at the end of the MYGA term. This allows her money to grow faster over time compared to a fully taxable CD. MYGAs often come with penalty-free withdrawal options. So if Kim needs access to some of her money before the 5-year term ends, many MYGAs allow for limited annual withdrawals without penalties, something that most CDs do not offer. So Kim rolled her $300,000 CD into a 5-year MYGA with a 4.25% guaranteed interest rate. Over the next 5 years, her investment will grow to $369,403.98. That's over $69,000 of guaranteed, tax-deferred interest. By comparison, if she had renewed her CD at 1%, her money would have only grown to about $315,000. So Kim made an additional $54,000 in guaranteed earnings thanks to the MYGA's higher interest rate. Kim's principal is just as safe as it would have been in a CD, but with much better growth potential. Kim gets guaranteed growth without stress or worry about loss. So if you have a CD that's maturing, but you want to earn more than the bank is offering, then a MYGA can be an excellent solution for you. Now, let's look at one more case. Meet Terry. Terry is 62, and she's retiring in 5 years. Terry has a significant portion of her retirement portfolio invested in bond funds, which she relies on for predictable income and capital preservation. But as retirement draws closer, she's looking for as much safety as she can get against losses. So what did Terry do? You already know what she did. Terry chose a MYGA. Out of her $2 million portfolio, she's got $800,000 invested in bonds. After discussing her goals, Terry decided to shift a portion of her bond investments into a MYGA, offering a guaranteed 4.25% annual interest rate over a 5-year period. Unlike her bonds, the MYGA guarantees Terry's principal, providing her with the security and protection that she values. Also, unlike bonds, the value of her MYGA won't fluctuate with interest rates, eliminating the risk of capital loss due to rising rates, which she also wanted to avoid. Another advantage of the MYGA is its tax-deferred growth. While Terry's bond interest is taxed as income every year, the interest earned in her MYGA is not taxed until she withdraws it, allowing her investment to grow faster without the immediate tax burden. Terry allocates $400,000 from her bond portfolio into a 5-year MYGA at a 4.25% interest rate. Over the 5-year period, her MYGA will grow to $492,538.64, earning her $92,000 in risk-free, guaranteed, tax-deferred interest. And Terry was a happy camper. So if you have investments in bonds or other conservative investments, and you want to make sure you make a guaranteed return on that money, no matter what the market does, then a MYGA can be an excellent solution for you. At this point, you're probably wondering, okay, what's the next step? Now that you've seen how MYGAs offer guaranteed returns, tax-deferred growth, and peace of mind, it's time to take control of your financial future. You don't have to be frustrated with low interest rates and lackluster returns from your savings. You don't have to be worried about stock market volatility eating away at your hard-earned savings. You don't have to wonder whether you're going to make money or not, or wonder how much money you're going to make. Whether you're looking for a safe place to grow your money, a tax-deferred option for your retirement savings, or simply want to diversify your portfolio with a reliable option, MYGAs might just be the best solution for you. But don't wait. Interest rates and opportunities like this can change quickly, and you don't want to miss out on locking in a solid rate. If you're serious about securing your financial future and want to explore how a MYGA fits into your personal plan, I invite you to take action today. Click the link below to schedule a free, no obligation call with me at Colt Income. In just 30 minutes, we'll dive into your goals, your current financial situation, and how a MYGA can work specifically for you. There's no pressure and no games, just a friendly, informative conversation to give you clarity and confidence in your decision. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Click the link below, secure your appointment now, and start your journey toward financial security today.